Yo, what is down, guys? What we started, not entirely sure. Around ready for the garden. We're gonna make it sort of ready as if somebody was to move in. We're gonna like complete side of things, and then before I want to build a modern house next. That's like a big plan of mine, but I think before I do that, I'm going to the reason why I'm thinking this is because if I just complete the back wall, I can go ahead and put a fence around it as well, and I can do the driveway. And what that will basically allow me to do is just get that house looking not so much like it's on its own. If that if that roughly makes sense to you, then we can get that wrapped up as well, and then that's like these two houses completely done on the outside, and it's a step closer in the right direction to doing exactly what I want to do. So I don't know if you guys know this, but I've actually got a little bit of a plan for the future of this whole entire map. So this whole entire map at the moment is lacking of a lot of things. It's got a lot of issues, and it's got a lot of errors with it. Errors which I don't want to live with. Errors which I completely want to go ahead and 100% change around the whole entire map. And it's going to take a bit of time, but what I actually really want to do with this map is I want to redesign the whole city. Now, I've been thinking about this for a while, and it's a bit of a hard decision to make because there's a lot of good things in the city area, what people have built, and a lot of people have said just ignore the issues. But I think my building skills have come a lot more further on than they were, like, let's say when I was building the city area. And I would personally, in my personal opinion, would like to basically start the whole city again. Like, I still want to go over the same term. I still want to have the same layout. So I still want to have the river where the river is. I still want to have the skyscrapers where the skyscrapers are. I still want to have the shops and the shopping centres where they are. I just want to all the buildings. And to be honest with you, like, it's going to be a shame to get rid of some of them because there is some good ones out there, but I am honestly what I'm honestly thinking about doing, which I don't know how easy it's going to be to do, but I'm actually thinking about converting the map over to PC, or at least getting somebody who's good with technology that way to convert the map over to PC. And what I would like them to do is put this housing area, so just all the houses. So basically what this would be, 2 secs, guys. So what this would be is where Park Drive starts, where it says Park Drive, leading to Oak Avenue, is where I would want the map trimming from. So what I would want is everything wiping off, like everything completely wiping off, apart from the Park Drive set. Now, the stuff what we wiped off, I would still like to keep as well, like on a separate save. So, like, what I'm saying is I want a copied save, which I could keep the old stuff on, and then everything from here. So everything right from here, I would like to be able to just delete the whole thing and have it on a copied save, and then basically redesign the whole entire city, like, but keep the city that we've got at the moment on here on a separate save. Now, I'm not the type of person who has a really high spec boosted speedy computer, what's like really good for modding and map editing. So I would probably need to get somebody to do that for me, who could do it on the right lines. And then, because the housing area is the nicest part of the map, the Park Drive area, the city area has just got so many little roads what aren't the right size, and footpaths what have gone like too thin and gone wider, and buildings what have like half been built and then not continued because they've run into error sizes with the roads. And I think, in my opinion, like it's basically redesigning the whole city again, but we're not losing out on the city what we previously built by putting it on a copied save. So it's not like personally going into the city area and TNTing every single building and starting again. It's just making a copied save and then trimming the city area off of the copied save and building a new one outside of the Park Drive map. So as I say, I'd still do everything in the same like order that I've got it in at the moment. So like outside of Park Drive there would still be like all the shops and shopping centres and the Tesco's and stuff like that, but I would just redesign them all and make sure that all the roads are at a nice happy size. I'd scale everything, a lot more nicer and better, and we'd just go ahead and start a new city, a whole new version of Los Ashleys. So there is some buildings that I would rebuild again, what were already what are in the Los Ashleys map at the moment, but again, I'd probably do them a little bit bigger, or if they were a little bit too small, I'd probably do them a little bit smaller, a little bit bigger if they were too small, or do them a little bit smaller if they were too big, or if they didn't fit an area, then I'd move them. I'd also build some new skyscrapers as well. I'd also, design a lot more like better things. Like I'd totally trim everything. So even the sea, I'd even get rid of the sea, and I'd maybe even like consider putting the sea and the beach in like a completely different area, and have like a brand new nice seaside where everything would go. But this probably won't happen for months on end, maybe not even, maybe even like not for another few years yet, if I'm even still working on the map. But I'm, putting my focus on doing this housing area at the minute. And then like, if I still feel like coming back to the housing area, coming back to the city area, I'm going to look into the sort of like possibilities of getting some like pro PC modder to go ahead and do me like a map trim. I know someone who can do it, but you see the thing is he's all the way in America. I know Dan Lags has been able to do it because he's like put maps onto other maps, if that makes sense. Like he's put his what was it, Danville onto Los Angeles, and so I'm pretty sure like we could put Park Drive onto a blank map, if that makes sense. But we just have to kind of take our possibilities to what we can. So I've got a little bit of good news for you guys actually. It's actually regarding struggling to do anything from streaming to uploading. Like, as you guys know, one of the Park Drive episodes, which was over an hour long, well, it was just under an hour, because it was obviously the 100 special. But basically, we were having a little bit of trouble with our connection. It was making it take ages to upload, and we've been trying to like get onto our connection company, because obviously I can't maintain a YouTube channel and a rap page and put videos on both of them with the connection what I'm doing. And these, making these videos, my MC videos, doing these types of things, it means the world to me. And I would huff and puff and slam and smash things, before I would accept defeat and say, well, I just won't make videos anymore. Like, I wouldn't say that, because it's not what. Oh, that's such a. Yeah, you know what? For the sake of it, we'll trim that garden back by 2. It just makes all the wall in this house even, if that makes sense. But what I'm actually going to do is I'm actually going to change this wall out. You'll see why in a moment. I've got a plan for this. I have an absolutely wicked plan. For this. I've got an absolutely like I say, it's just, getting things popping and getting things going here at the moment. But yeah, I can't even stream and be in a chat party with my internet at the moment. And the internet we were on before was absolutely atrocious. Was not atrocious, was good. I could probably share, like, if it allowed you to share play and stream at the same time on the old internet, I could have probably have done both, and it wouldn't have even touched the connection. Like, I wouldn't have lagged. I maybe might have lagged the slightest tiny little bit. This, I can't even share play. Like, my connection is not quick enough to share play. Whereas on my old internet, I could share play no bother every single time. Didn't even have any. The only ever time I disconnected on the old internet was if the PlayStation Network was having errors. With this one, which is, the new one, I'm just lagging out of chat parties streaming. It sometimes takes me about 5 minutes for the stream to load, like, before I can even put the stream title in. Like, sometimes just to load and select what network service I want to stream to, like whether it's YouTube or Dailymotion or Twitch. Like, if you get what I mean, it's like, it's so annoying. Like, it takes so long. So anyway, we might have fixed the issue. We're meant to be moving to fibre, and the upload speed and just the whole general connection speed is meant to be better. Now, I can't promise you it will be, because it's with the same company, and the same company promised us that this was going to be, substantial, and, it obviously isn't. So I can't tell you that it definitely will, but it sounds more promising than it ever has sounded, if I'm making sense to you. So to me, it sounds like we could be onto a winner, but at the same time, we best not get our hopes up, if that makes sense, because you never know. But when I used to stream when I used to like do Park Drive and stuff on the old internet, we used to be completely fine. It never even touched us. Did the connection. The connection was fan-dabby-dozy every single time. And, we upload Park Drive episodes. Sometimes they were like 42 minutes long. If there was a bit more happening in an episode. If it was a bit of a shorter episode, it might be somewhere in the late 20s to sort of early 30 minutes. And, I could set the upload about 10 at night once I finished editing Park Drive and stuff like that. And by about 1:30, the video would be up just like that, and it wouldn't make anybody else's connection go slow. I wouldn't lag out of any chat parties, I wouldn't get nat tight with anybody. And it'd be safe and sound. So hopefully the new one is going to allow us to do all these videos and streaming a lot more better. Well, hopefully we go back to the way we were before, because that was just perfect. Like, that just did everything that I wanted to do. So hopefully we go back to that. We just gotta keep our fingers crossed. So the change isn't happening just yet. They're meant to be ringing us with a date. So hopefully, you know, they can ring us with a date, and we can get things popping and get things going. So we've nearly got this house wrapped up, which I'm actually pretty pleased about. We're just kind of moving on to the front now, doing the front lawn. In my opinion, if we go over to a completed house, like let's think of one that's completed. Let's say like this. This looks so much better, having a little bit of lawn at the front and having the driveway filled in. It's the same like with here. Like, look at this. Like, in my opinion, it just adds so much more to the house, having the driveway completed. And then it's like the same with Martin's old house, like having the driveway and the concrete paths. They really finished the house. Whereas if you go to, let's say, a house which doesn't, like the one we're working on at the minute. So that's why I like to fill in the front lawns when we do a house, because then we get the chance to go ahead and, you know, it just makes the overall house look so much better. Huh. Listen, look, Jay. I've already said this before. I only sub to people if I'm gonna watch them. And to be honest, like, begging for subs, right, I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you something here, right? I'm gonna tell you something here, right, Jay? Right? I have a Facebook page on Facebook called MC Noble Rap Page, and it's got 1,219 likes on the page, I believe. Let me go on to the page. Oh no, 1,213 likes on the page, and I'd say about 900 of them likes are legit, right? Now, Facebook did rip me off, and Facebook did do a little hack with my account. Like, I got hacked, and one of my posts on the page got boosted, and it sponsored it and advertised it, and then I had to like deactivate an account and do some stuff to get past it. But practically 900 of them likes are legit. Alright, now I'm not gonna lie and say that I haven't shared the page and said like my page, but I don't go on to people's streams saying like my Facebook page, sub to my channel. What I'm basically saying is all the likes and all the subscribers that I've got on this channel and all the likes on my Facebook page have all been legit. So all I'm saying, like, the way to get subscribers on YouTube is not to just go and ask people, because what you put on YouTube might not be your interest, might not be their interest rather. Like, you might upload something on your channel what they don't possibly care about. So what I'm saying is do what you do on YouTube, upload what you want to upload on YouTube, whether that may be Minecraft gameplay, whether it may be vlogs, and, you know, keep posting videos out there. You know, and people who are into that sort of stuff will eventually come over and like. It's not a goal to get 100 likes in the first few days of YouTube or the first few months. As a matter of fact, it doesn't matter how long it takes you to get subscribers. It's about the fact that you enjoy making the video and you enjoy posting the videos. It doesn't matter if a video doesn't get a lot of views and you don't get a lot of subs from it. Like, look at Park Drive. My Park Drive on YouTube, for example, we've done 100 episodes now, and barely any of them Park Drive episodes have had over 100 views. I think the first Park Drive episode had over 100 views, but, you know, it's very rare that a Park Drive episode hits 50 views. But in my opinion, it's not about the views. Views is just something you'll get in time. Like, don't, if it's what you're into and it's your passion, you do it. Don't do something because you think you're gonna get a lot of attention for it. That's what I'm saying. Like, for example, don't go on Facebook and see this guy DJing and getting a load of views and think, oh, well, he can do that and get a load of views, I'll do it. What I'm saying is you've got to do things what actually physically interest you, and then you'll get the views coming in through that. Like, it's not about like who's been popular for doing something. It's not about the population. The whole beauty and the point of it is the fact that you enjoy doing it yourself. So what I'm alternatively saying is work on what you want to upload to your channel, and then you will get subs in time. But if you have a passion for what you upload, then you won't be that bothered if you don't get subs. Like, plenty of times I stream and, you know, you could be the only person what watches the whole entire stream, or sometimes, you know, another person may look in, but that doesn't stop me streaming. I don't think, right, no one's joining my streams, I'm gonna stop doing them. I enjoy streaming, and I'll stream, and if a few people join the stream, then I'm happy that they've joined the stream, and I'm happy, you know, and I'm pleased that they've took the time out of their day to join. But if they don't, I enjoy streaming, and I'm not going to stop streaming. I'm still going to keep posting videos streaming, if that makes sense. So what I'm saying is, like, there's no point going on to people's channels asking them to sub. You've got to get the subs through people what are interested. There's no point you getting me to sub and then me subbing and me never watching your video. Just because I've hit the subscribe button, that's not meaning that you're going to be a popular channel. It's, you know, you could have a ton of subscribers, but if no one's watching your videos, or no one's, you know, because they physically don't like them, but they sub to you because they felt sorry for you, then you're not really growing. You're just getting a channel with a ton of subscribers, but hardly getting views on the videos because they're not really that interested subscribers, if that makes sense. So all I'm saying is do something because you actually physically want to do it, not do it because you think you're gonna get a load of views and attention off of it. And I'm not being funny, Jay, but I think that's where you're going wrong. I think you're just, you know, hoping to get a load of attention and subs, and you're not getting. I don't You know, I don't advertise and force people to sub to something they don't want to sub to, or to like a video what they don't like. I don't force them to do it. I upload the video and the option's there for someone to watch it if they want to watch it. Same with anything, and if they don't want to watch it, then that's up to them, you know, then maybe there'll be someone else what wants to watch it. I don't go into people's live streams asking them to sub to my channel, because I'm not that type of person. I like to say that all the people what have liked and subbed have all been legit, and they're all actually interested in what I upload, and that's why they've subbed. So, you know, but, you know, people learn. And I'm not saying it as if I'm an expert, but a lot of other YouTubers who are big would probably say the same.